Breaking news. The Baltimore Orioles have just found their guy. Welcome to Orioles Digest. I'm your host, Kam Brice. And today, we're talking about Tyler O'Neill. Yes, the Orioles have just officially agreed to a 3-year, $49.5 million contract with the former All-Star Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill was great last season. He hit 31 home runs with 61 RBIs. Now, if you're looking at this and you're worried about his strikeouts, Anthony Santander struck out 145 times last year. That's not a big deal. O'Neill will be platooning with Heston Kjerstad, so he might not see a lot of action this season as Santander did, but in 411 bats with 31 home runs and 99 hits, that's amazing production, and that's something the Orioles needed. They need another guy who can go out and hit left-handed pitchers. And that's going to change me to my next topic. The Baltimore Orioles need another guy, like I said a couple seconds ago, that could hit left-handed pitchers. They really struggled last season. They're at the bottom of the MLB while hitting left-handed pitchers. But on the other side, hitting right-handed pitchers, they were absolutely amazing. And in the winter meetings, Brandon Hyde said, one area that we had a little bit of problem last couple years is against left-handed pitching. We're a left-handed team, and to be able to bring in some right-handed hitters, that was the main goal of this offseason. We saw all talks all offseason that Mike Elias said the main focus was to bring in another hitter that could hit left-handed, and that's what Tyler O'Neill does. O'Neill has an OPS well over 1,000 when hitting left-handed pitchers. But on the other hand, when you go to his right-handed stats, it's not that good. But it's something that the Orioles can work on. Now, the question is, who will be in that role? Is it going to be Tyler O'Neill or Heston Kjerstad every day? I think Tyler O'Neill is a great player. Let's not forget, he's a former All-Star. He's a guy that goes about his business. And he's a guy that shows up to work every single day prepared to take on a challenge. And that's what the Orioles needed. They have a lot of young guys like Heston Kjerstad, Obi Mayo, Jackson Holliday, Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman, and Jordan Westburg. They need another guy who's played at multiple levels in the MLB, who's played in the National League with the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox in the AL East. Tyler O'Neill has so much experience. So what does that mean for the rest of the free agents? Now, if we're talking about the rest of the free agents, that means Santander is most likely going to the AL East. There have been so many reports that the Blue Jays, the Yankees, and the Red Sox are interested in Anthony Santander. Now, that might not be good for the Orioles. You might not want to see Santander go to an AL East division rival, but the Orioles have finally found their guy in Tyler O'Neill. I believe this is a very good and beneficial move. You didn't pay a lot. 3 years for $49.5 million, and he gets to opt out next year. So if things don't work out, the Orioles can decline his option for next season. And they only spend about $15 million over 1 year. That's great. Mike Elias is doing something that a lot of people didn't expect. He said the Orioles were going to come in, spend money, and that's exactly what they did. As the offseason progresses, we're day 2 into winter meetings. I expect the Orioles to come out and get a starting pitcher, but we don't know. There have been multiple reports that Dylan Cease is available. Guys like Jesus Luzardo is available. So there are a lot of teams and a lot of owners who need a big free agent pitcher. They can get him off the market also. The Orioles have to do what's important for their franchise. And like I said earlier with Brandon Hyde's quote, the main focus was getting another outfielder that could hit. They love the power. Tyler O'Neill has over 30 home runs over his last 2 seasons. Every year he's contributed. Every year he's getting better. And that's something the Orioles need. Let's not forget, the wall, they finally brought it back in. So now bringing the wall in is going to help this team be so beneficial. Thank you for watching the video. Please, like I said earlier in the video, drop a subscribe. As Orioles Digest is the new up-and-coming channel on Digest Media, but we'll be uploading every single day. I'll be bringing you all the Baltimore Orioles best news from trades, the free agent signings, to news from Jeff Passan, Mike Elias, MLB Network. Anything that you need will be on this channel. Stay tuned because it will be great.